Doo-ba-doo-boo-boo-doo. There. There's my hand. All right. Okay. I think we're good. Hey everybody, how's it going? Welcome back to the channel. All right. Everett Vanderheide, good to see you. So I got the screen set up over here again. Let me adjust this. Maybe that's a little better. Kirk C, good to see you. All right. 22 people here, 12 thumbs up already. I appreciate that, everyone. Can you please tell me if everything is coming in loud and clear? Just so we know where everything's okay that way. Jim Dabrowski says Lima Charlie, loud and clear. All right, good. I'm not using my microphone tonight, so I'm just running off the camera mic. Hopefully it should pick everything up just fine. All right, Jeff Abbott, Chris Olson, Will Spencer. Will, your charter's like right around the corner, bud. I'll see you very soon. Looking forward to it. David, oh, I'm going to try this. David Stanchevsky. Stanchevsky? Am I close on that, David? I hope so. I don't want to mess. I hate messing up people's names, but I'm sure I do it all the time. Jeff Russell, what's happening, Chris? Not much, Jeff. What's happening with you, man? We are here to give away a whole bunch of prizes tonight for Meagan's Army. Dakota Joe wants to know how many phone calls. I don't know, Joe. That's a good. Here's the phone right next to me too. So, you know what? If that thing rings, I know somebody's messing. I'm just gonna go set it over here already. Hold on. Just get that right out of the way. I love a good practical joke. I do. That's a good one too. I just hate messing up people's time. Dave says, AKA Monster Coho Dave. Thumbs up. So I got close on the name. Glad to hear it, man. Chris Olson just threw me a wave of thumbs up. I appreciate that. Eric Bro wants he'll take the over on 2. Yeah, I think that's probably a safe bet, Eric. Probably a pretty safe bet. We'll see. Because God knows probably everybody out there is going to start calling the shop now when I'm doing these things. Please don't. Please, like I said, I love a good practical joke. Yeah, there it is. Ringing that right on cue. I love a good practical joke, but let's not interrupt everybody's time here. I don't want to be running to the phone every 2 seconds. And yeah, wireless caller. I wonder who that is. Somebody on here is doing it. I guarantee you that. Anyway. So how many people we got here? We got 57 jumped in. Mike F, nice and clear even without the mic. Good, glad to hear. I'll use the mic, when I got guests on and things like that, if we're outdoors doing things. The mic really picks up well in those type of situations. In this kind of situation where I'm really close to the camera, I think we're fine. So yeah, we'll just keep running it that way. Dakota Joe says somebody lost a 30-pounder in Wisconsin. That's too bad. That's a heartbreaker right there. Dave Stamshevsky, thank you for doing this every Sunday evening. You're welcome, Dave. Let me touch on that here real quick. So, you guys know I do this every Sunday. I've been doing this now, I think well over a year. Maybe even coming up on 2. I have no idea. So my week is this. I have a full-time job during the week. I put 40-plus hours in there. I get home. I run charters on the weekends and charters with YouTube and social media and everything. I'm putting in 40-plus hours on that alone on the weekends. So, you can understand my time is taken up pretty well. My wife has been an absolute dear about this. She has not said a peep about it, other than maybe a few times, hey, can we go do this? And I remind her, hey, I got a video night. She says, okay. She's been great. Next Sunday, I'm taking the night off. I've been going way too long and ignoring her way too long on things. I need to put her first for a night. And I appreciate everybody understanding that, and I'm sure everybody does. So, but again, I just want to be nice and clear on that. Next Sunday, I'm going to take the day off. There's going to be no live feed next Sunday. I'm going to take my wife out to a movie, dinner, whatever she wants to do or whatever we want to do. And that's important to me. That's something I need to get that balance back a little. But we'll be right back at it, strong as ever, the week after. But every now and then I might just throw in a day off here and there because I do need to keep things in priority. And maybe lately I have not been in priority. And I'm sure you all understand what I mean on that. So, cool. Yeah, family comes first, Jason C. You're absolutely right. Thanks, guys. A lot of nice comments coming. Thank you very much for that. And I will say thank you from my wife as well. I'm sure she will be very appreciative of all these nice comments. All right, so somebody say Dave Stashevsky saying 2 confirmed big salmon, a 32 and a 33-pound king from in Wisconsin. There's going to be big fish this year, guys. There's going to be big ones. We're already catching mid 20-pounders out there. We're already they're just like last year. I think it's going to be a lot of big fish, but I think there's going to be more of them. I think this year's class is going to be much more. It was much more well stocked 4 years ago, put it that way, than last year's class. So I think we're going to see a lot of that trend. We're already seeing a lot of really good alewife numbers out there. I was catching fish over this last weekend. One belly was just packed with alewives. I mean, just gorged on alewives. And of course, that fish had to have one more, and that was the wrong one to get because that's the one that ended up in the boat. Yeah, I think we're going to have a really good class and a really good size here. Thumbs up. Hoping. All right. Jeff Russell sent a donation around 6:45 for Meagan. Jeff, I'm sorry. I probably did not get that then. What did you send, Jeff? I'll take your word on it. If you can tell me what you sent, I can maybe get your name in the hat here because I already got all the names. Boy, that was 3 days of work. That was 3 days of nonstop printing off names, cutting them up, putting them in the can. A lot of people donated this thing. Thank you so much to everyone. I saw comments on some of the, I think Phil Quinn commented on one of the past videos, hey, how do we know if our name got in there? Hey, anybody that sent me anything through PayPal, anything that anybody sent me through check, anything that anybody left at the store, or anything that anybody sent me on a card, I guarantee you it all got in there. It's all accounted for. Of course, I did not take a penny one out of this thing. I have no reason to. In fact, I threw a bunch of pennies into this. So, yeah, it is all in there. Yeah, I really stopped counting. I stopped looking at about 6 o'clock tonight. I figured everybody was done. So anyway, hey, Leroy Dowding's on here. Leroy from Purple Taco is here. Leroy put in 2 amazing prizes on tonight's giveaway, this drawing. We'll show those here in just a second. Jeff also said $100 through PayPal. Yeah, if I said July 13th, I apologize. You know, that's my brain wandering off sometimes. So, yeah. Jeff, you know, what I'm going to do is we're talking because I don't want you to miss out. I'm going to write your name down 15 times, and I'm going to throw them in the drawer or in the box. So if everybody will bear with me for just a second, I'll get that done. But anyway, Leroy Dowding's here from Purple Taco. Everybody say hi to Lee. I don't know if Scott Argetsinger's on here or not tonight. Scott, if he pops on here, he's from, Dreamweaver. Both these guys are very knowledgeable, great people. Love having them on the channel. So say hello to everybody while I take care of this. So yeah, we're going to draw these names. And what we'll do here, understand this on this drawing. Understand this. It's one prize per customer. So if you say you donated $100, you got your name in there 15 times. You can only win one prize. So, you know, if I pulled your name out 5 times, you're not going to get 5 prizes. As soon as I draw your name, you are ineligible for the rest of the prize. I hope you understand that, because there's one family that threw in a huge donation, and I'm not going to say the name. They were very, very kind about it, but at the same time, they said, "Hey, we don't want any glamour for this. We don't want any fanfare for this. We just think this is a great cause," and they threw in a very large donation, and they got over 100 names in the hat. So that's you can understand. I can't just draw out a name, and if I draw out the same name again, they're going to win another prize. It's one per customer. All right. Well, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Still writing. Also, I didn't know this until just a few days ago. Moonshine jumped on board on this thing, and they threw in a great prize as well. There's a big box of moonshine spoons back there. There's got to be 20 or 30 moonshine spoons back there that's going to somebody. That'll be another prize. There is also a person named, let me look at this here. I wrote his name down. Where did I put that? Dan Carter got a hold of me through email just yesterday or the day before. Dan said, hey, I like what you're doing. I saw Matt President's threw in a whole bunch of flashers, and I want to get on board with that. So he donated some money to buy up some meat rigs and some flies to go along with those flashers. So I threw in a whole bunch of those. That's also in that. That's going to go along with that big bird right outside the door. So that is in there as well. Big John threw in 12 Mark Martin Signature Series rod holders. So there's going to be 3 sets of those. 3 people are going to win a 4-pack of those Mark Martin rod holders. Those are really nice. If you got a little boat, a little walleye boat, pike boat, that is a really nice rod holder to have on there. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 2 more. Anyway, appreciate everybody's patience while I'm doing this here. All right. Well, that's good. All right, what am I missing here in the... Scott. Scott is here. Scott Argetsinger is here. Chris Zambrowski, how much did we raise for Meagan? I was going to leave that as a little thing later on, but you know what? We can do that now. So, after all said and done, counting up everything that came through on PayPal, credit card, checks, cash donations, we raised over $6,000. Everybody, that is mind-blowing to me. Over $6,000 that you all found a way in your heart to make this girl's life a little bit better. So thank you everyone for doing that. It came out to like I think over 6,100 or maybe 6,200 after fees, things like that, because PayPal takes a fee, credit cards take a fee. After fees, things like that, it's going to come out to right around $6,000, almost like on the money. So that is an amazing number. And you know what? I might just make up the difference on the fees anyway, just out of my pocket, because I want everybody to get, their donation, the full donation into that, into this thing. So guys, gals, that is an amazing number. Thank you everybody who donated. If you have any questions on how this all came about, you can go back and watch the video, Meagan's Army, we need your help. Buckin' Billy Ray Smith's on here. Buckin', thanks, buddy. I appreciate you being on here, and I appreciate the well done. Guys, if you don't know Buckin' Billy Ray, he just left a comment. This guy runs an amazing YouTube channel. He's he's way up in Canada, way over on the west side. I think he's by British Columbia. Billy, if I'm wrong, correct me. But he runs a great YouTube channel. He's got, his YouTube numbers make mine look like a drop in the ocean, but he's one of the most personable, one of the most likable and down-to-earth real people I've ever seen on YouTube. So if you want to take a minute and check out a really good channel, check out Buckin' Billy Ray. He does chainsaw stuff. He's a great, the guy is an amazing cutter. I know he used to work in, production tree falling, so really good with a saw, treats his family very well. Nice to everybody. Anyway, thanks for being here, Buckin'. I appreciate it, buddy. I'm going to get done cutting these up. Yeah, $6,000. Everybody, $6,000. That's amazing. That's going to absolutely change this girl's life in a great, positive way. All right, got those names ready to drop in the bucket. All right, where are we here? Yeah, some really awesome prizes, Mike F., no doubt about it. In fact, I'll read them off. I'll tell you exactly what we got. That's a good idea. We'll do this now. How many people we got here? Man, my face looks sunburned. I've been on the water quite a bit. Almost 100 people, so it's a good time to do this. Here's the prizes you can win. And the way we're going to do this, we'll go back there, we'll look at the prizes. I got them set back up, or I got them set up back there on a table. When after I show you the prizes, I'm going to draw out names. If you win a prize, again, you're ineligible for any other prizes. If I draw your name again, we're just going to draw another name. If I draw your name, I need you to email me your phone number. Email me christangletackle@gmail.com. Again, christangletackle@gmail.com. Email me your phone number. I will call you. Somebody just sent me a super chat. Buckin' Billy Ray just sent me a heck of a super chat. Buckin', you're a heck of a guy, man. Thank you so much for doing that. Good people. And you know what? I'll use that super chat to make up the difference on whatever the fees and stuff were on the credit cards. I'll put that right back into this drawing. So thank you so much for doing that, man. You're a good person. All right, so yeah, I'll need your phone number. What I'll do is I will call you. The first person I pick, say I pick Dick Smith, first person, that's a made-up name, but say I do. Dick Smith calls me, he says, hey, I want such and such prize. Dick Smith gets first choice of the prize that he wants. Second person I call is Wendy, whatever. She gets second choice, and on and on and on, because not everybody might not everybody would want the salmon charter or the river charter or the flashers or things like that. It's your choice, what you want. You know, of course, if the list gets down to the end and there's only a couple things left, your options are going to get much slimmer. But the number one people are going to get their first choice and all the way down to the bottom. And whoever wins the last prize wins it, and we'll ship it out. I will say this. Somebody dropped off, a couple days ago, somebody dropped off a bow and arrow, an archery set here. It's a Browning, if I remember right. I haven't even really looked at it other than to open up the case and look at it briefly. When I asked the shop how old it was, Bud, the guy that owns the shop, said it's older than him. So it's still a nice gesture. I am very appreciative of whoever dropped that off, because it would be a really good starter set for somebody with archery. It might just be getting into bow hunting or just wanting to get out there and shoot. So that will be also in the prizes. The only thing is, on the bow and arrow set, it's going to be store pickup only. So if you're local and you want to get a nice starter archery kit, hey, have at it, jump in here, and it's all yours. All right. Anyway, here are the prizes you can win. You can get the salmon charter for me. Darkbluecharters.com if you want to check that out. I appreciate it. Again, darkbluecharters.com. That's my website. Take a look. That is the prize that I am donating. That's a $600+ value there. The river charter from Stephen Mishler. And he doesn't have a website really, but I did look on some of his Facebook stuff. It looks really nice. So he's donating river charter. Then we have two prizes from purpletaco.com. They're both very similar. You're going to get a hat, you're going to get a bead kit, you're going to get a custom fly tying kit, and you're going to get a nice towel for the boat. I got two of those to give away. I got the flashers from Matt Presidents. Matt, you're a heck of a guy. Thanks for doing that. And the other meat rigs and flies from Dan Carter. That's all going in as one package. That's a really, really nice package. That was 14 flashers, and I think it turned out to be 7 or 8 flies and 4 or 5 meat rigs. So really, really nice package. And we got 3 Big John packages to give away. Those are the Mark Martin Walleye Signature Series, or the Signature Series rod holders. Each person is going to get a 4-pack of those Big John rod holders. Those are nice. Those are really nice. Then we got 2 prizes from Tangled Tackle. Both are Okuma Convector 45 DS reels. And you can have them spooled up with your choice of either mono or wire. Whatever one you want. We'll spool it up. We'll ship it out to you. So one person's going to win one person's going to win the other. Then we got that box of moonshine spoons. Man, I would love to win that prize. And again, I think there's 25, 30 moonshine spoons in that package. So that is really, really... Somebody's going to luck out on that one. And then somebody's walking outside the door. How you doing? We're closed.
Huh?
We're closed.
I want to ask you something.
What do you need?
I'm looking for a job. You guys are hiring.
Oh, I'm not the owner. Sorry.
I can't hear you over the cars.
Hold on. You'll have to come back tomorrow at 8.
Tomorrow at 8?
Yeah, the owner will be here.
Okay.
Okay.
What did I say?
You too. Young lady looking for a job. All right. I'm back. Sorry about that. I tell you, it's crazy. The phone. I'm surprised the phone's not ringing now. Yeah. Anyway, nice young lady looking for a job. Where was it? Oh, and then we got the bow. The last package is the bow. Maybe whoever wins this whole thing is going to want that. I have no idea. It's up to you. But that is it. And let's go back there and take a look at the prizes. So, yeah, Jerry Hardesty, you can sure tell it's live, can't you? So let's do this. We'll go look at the prizes. Just understand this. While we're doing that, I'm not going to be able to see comments very well. We'll go look at the prizes, and then we'll come back up here, and I will draw the names up here. So let's do that right now. Eric, yeah, good for her. I agree. Good to get out and look for a job. All right. Let's do this. Let me flip the camera around. Take a little walk. A little tripping on everything, hopefully. All right, here we go. Here are the prizes. We have that flasher. Let me do this. Let me take this thing right out of this holder. It's going to be a heck of a lot easier. There we go. All right, we have that flasher giveaway from Matt Presidents and Dan. Here's all that you're going to get in that thing. That is a really nice package. The Akuma 45 Convector 45, DS reels. Those are the high-speed reels. Those are really nice. You've got the 2 prize packages from Purple Taco. Again, one has a smaller bead kit with a towel, custom fly tying kit, really nice hat. The other one, again, has a towel. A little bit bigger bead kit, the fly tying kit, and the hat. And we have the moonshines. And I'm sure that many of you will see some of your favorites in there. But that is a really, really nice selection of moonshines. Then we have the Big John Universal Rod Holders, Mark Martin's Signature Series, one-handed operation. That's interesting. I didn't know that. American made. Can't beat that. All right. Then here is that bow that somebody dropped off. And I don't know much about it other than it's here. And it is available to anyone that wants it. So, again, the bow, rod holders, moonshine spoons, Purple Taco kits, the reels, the flashers and the meat rigs and the flies, all good stuff. Let's go back up front and we'll draw these names out. Well, everybody's quiet tonight. Everybody just excited or just quiet? Let's get set back up here. All right. Hope I'm not making everybody dizzy. All right, I'll get back over here. Let me go get the names. That's a good thing. All right, one bucket full of a bunch of names. I gotta put Jeff R's name in there. All his names are going in. All right, there they go. Don't worry, I'll shake that up really good. I just gotta adjust this. You know what, Mike, you're right. Mike Hicks just made a good point. I could have hired that girl for a camera person. You're absolutely right. Not a bad idea. I should have thought of that. She might run off my camera. I hope not. Eric, July 4th weekend, nuts in Ludington. Oh, you better believe it, buddy. You better believe it. Ryan H, Tangle Tackle lost your order, but sent you lots of great free stuff. Glad to hear that. Glad to hear that. All right, let's get after this. Let's draw some names here. I'm going to have to check off things as we do this. Oh, the other thing I wanted to mention is this. So I've already been contacted by some people who said, hey, if I win a prize, I don't want it. I'm giving it back to the channel. Such as the salmon charter or the river charter, they're just going to donate it right back. And that's fine. That's your choice if you want to. If you want to take it, please do. But with the physical prizes such as the rod holders, the moonshines, all that, of course, we just can't hold on to that. We have to give it to someone. So what I'll do is after we draw the names, I'll draw 3 alternates. So if, say, somebody out there doesn't want whatever, they say, hey, they call me and they say, I just don't want it. Thanks for doing the drawing. I'll have an alternate that I'll get a hold of, and we'll just go on from there. All right. Larry Gleason should have let her come in and draw the names. Yeah, I suppose so. But yeah, there's all the names. Let me make sure this is good and shaken up, because we just put new names in there. Whoop, one fell out. Let me get it. All right. You want to be hired? You love fish and stuff? And I don't. You guys know I don't own this shop. This is not my place. This is a good friend of mine's shop. I am just in here to help him out as far as promoting stuff, social media work. Like I said, I love the guy like a brother. So I'm happy to help him out any way that I can. And he's been sponsoring our tournament team for a long, long time. All right, that is shaken up enough. So the number one overall winner, we'll go first. Chris, read Scott's comment above. Let me find it. Chris, would you like to do a couple more packages? We could do 2 $100 gift certificates. Yes, absolutely, Scott. Heck yeah. Thank you so much, buddy. Let me, I got to add those to the list. But hey, check that out, everybody. We just got 2 more prizes added to the list by Dreamweaver. 2 $100 gift certificates. Scott, you're a good person. Thank you very much. So I got to write that down as prizes. And eventually we'll draw names. All right, there we go. Oops. Just made my comments disappear. Come back. All right, here we go. All right, so now we can draw. Somebody wants to know the best downrigger release out there. It's the Dreamweaver Dead Set release. Bar none, hands down, all day long, every day. That is the best release out there. But anyway, number one winner. Here we go. Number one overall winner. I don't want to look, but I don't want everybody to be able to look up my nose either. But let's do this. Number one overall winner is right there. William Dickens. William Dickens, number one overall winner. Congratulations, Bill. I got to check off this. All right, and I got to write your name down so I can remember who got what. All right, congratulations, Bill Dickens. Number two overall winner. Bill is no longer eligible. Is going to be right here. Bill Dickens, twice in a row. That is freaky. Bill, you can't win. Number two again, overall winner. All the names in there, and I got him twice in a row. That is really weird because I've shaken this thing up probably 10 times today. Number two overall winner. Jack, Seth, Nate, and Paige Valentine. That is a nice family right there. Really nice family. But they are number two overall winners. They cannot win again. I gotta write that down. All right, number three. I'm tossing this around. I can't believe I pulled him out twice. I'm tossing this around as I'm talking, too. There's no way. That's weird. Okay, number three overall winner. It's the Valentine family again. I'm not surprised. They are the ones that put in the huge donation. Their name is in here many, many times. So we'll go again. Number three overall winner. Teresa Flanders. Teresa Flanders, you are the number three overall winner. Let me write that down. Check that off. All right. Congratulations, Teresa. Well done. Number four. Whatever this is. Larry Gleason. Larry Gleason. Number four overall winner. Write that down. I know this is kind of a long process, but we got to do this so we stay on track. All right, we got a bunch more to draw. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 more prizes, and then 3 alternates. Here we go. Number 5. Number 5 is John Hess. John Hess, number 5. Congratulations. I mean, I could come back later and watch this video and know this, but I am a stickler for making sure I stay on track here. Number 6. Number 6 is Michael Anderson. Michael Anderson, you are number 6. Congratulations, everybody, so far. And again, thank you to everyone that donated to this thing. All right. Number 7. Whoever this is. Got 2 there. Let me shake one out till one falls. There we go. Matt Cott. Matt Cott. You are number 7. Matt President's heart probably just jumped in his throat when I said Matt. Sorry, buddy. I hope yours is coming. All right. There we go. Number 8. Whoever this is. My sister Sarah. Sarah Burgeon. Sarah, you won a prize. Congratulations. No gimmicks here. That's legit. Sarah, congrats. I'll write her down. I was tickled when I saw her make a donation. So, hey, the way it rolls out sometimes. She got number 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 more prizes, and then 3 alternates. All right, whoever this might be. Number 9, Roger Knapp. Roger Knapp. Congratulations, Roger. You are number 9. Okay, number 10. Yeah, got 2 there. Let one fall away. There we go. Oh, I think we already drew her. Yep, Teresa Flanders. Sorry. Back to another one. And this one. Mike Fairchild. Hey, Mike. Congratulations up there in Canada, my man. Number 10, Mike Fairchild. Good deal. All right. 4 more prizes and then 3 alternates. I'm trying to read the comments while we're doing this too. Bill Dickens, you're on here. Good. Yeah, congratulations, buddy. Number 1. All right, who we got here? That's that Valentine family again. They got a bunch in there. I'm not surprised. All right, another one for number 11. And that's them again. It's them again. Sorry. I mean, you can see all the names in there. There's no way that... I'll make sure this is really mixed up again. But yeah, their name is in there well over 100 times. So I'm not surprised that they're coming out a few times. All right, here we go. Number 11. Nope. Already drew that person. All right, number 11. I think I already drew this too. Larry Gleason. Oh my gosh. The suspense. Let's try again. There we go. Oh, I drew that one. This is why we're making it one per customer. All right, here we go. Jeff O'Grady. Jeff O'Grady, number 11. Congratulations. Let me write that down. All right. All right, we got one more prize to draw and then 3 alternates. Don't go anywhere, please. Last main prize. Rich Henderson. Rich Henderson. Number 12. Write that down. Now again, just because your name wasn't drawn, again, first off, congratulations to everyone that just had their name drawn. But it does not mean that you are out of the drawing. Again, some of these people have told me, I can't remember if it's any of these people, but some people have told me that they do not want a prize if their name is drawn, and they will give it back. So that's why we got to draw the 3 alternates right now. So 3 alternates coming up. All right, number 1 alternate. Not the Valentine family. Boy, you guys should go play the lottery. Let's do this one. Number 1 alternate is, oh, can't be Roger Knapp. You already got a prize also. Right here. Matt Cott already won. All right. Oop, just dropped it right there. Joe Blanks. Joe Blanks. Number 1 alternate. If people don't want their prize, a physical prize, you are up first. Congratulations, Joe. All right, next, number 2 alternate. Here we go. Vonda Smith. Vonda Smith, you are number 2 alternate. Congratulations. And last alternate. Oh, I knew that was a Valentine as soon as I first looked down at it, so I don't want to pull that one out. All right, last alternate. This one right. Yeah, I'm shaking one off there. Not Teresa Flanders. Boy, she's lucky too. If I pulled your name out multiple times, run to the store. Don't walk. Run to the store and buy a lottery ticket and then split it with me, please. Let's go right here. The very first person that made a donation when I started this thing, I don't know their name. All they put on was Simply Sinful. But that was the very first person that made a donation to this whole thing. So that's kind of funny too. But he's the third, he or she, I don't know, is the 3rd alternate. Kind of fitting we finish up the way we started. All right, that's all the drawings. Again, every one of you found a way to do this thing, make this thing happen. Over $6,000 in donations is going to change this girl's life in such a great way. Yeah, we're going to do a fishing report. Don't worry. Somebody just jumped on there. I saw that pop up. Yeah, Landon, don't worry. We're going to do it. All right. But yeah, congratulations to everyone. And again, thank you to everybody that made a donation. I want to thank some certain people. Again, Stephen Mishler for donating that river trip. Purple Taco for donating those great prizes and made a very nice monetary donation. Matt Presnitz for donating the flashers, 14 Dreamweaver flashers, spin doctors to this. Dan Carter for donating those flies and meat rigs also to this. Big John Sports for donating the rod holders to this. Tangle Tackle, the owner of Tangle Tackle, donated the 2 Convector 45 DS reels to this. And Dreamweaver for not only the cash that they donated, but also the two $100 gift certificates to this. And of course, Moonshine, who made a very nice donation as well. Hey, if you see these people out there or you just want to support them in another way, please do so. Wonderful, wonderful people, wonderful, wonderful products. And I'm happy to always be associated with them, to support them any way that I can as well. So cool. All right, that's the drawing. I can't say thank you enough, so I'll just stop now before I turn into a mantra. But let's do the fishing report, and then everybody can get out of here because we're like 41 minutes into this thing. Well, we'll do the fishing report, and then if you guys want to do a Q&A on this, we can do as well. I got time. All right, fishing report. Around here, pretty slow. I was out over the weekend a couple times. There's a few kings around, but mostly on the small side. And I'm talking like almost first-year class or second-year class size. A few adults coming around, but they're more far between than the norm. Some steelhead, some decent steelhead numbers, a little bit offshore, not as much offshore as you might imagine, maybe 300 to 400 foot of water, maybe even as close in as 200 to 250 foot of water. We did have a nice one on Saturday morning. Lake trout have been more on the stingy side as of late. The lake is, again, it's in flux right now. The water is figuring out what it wants to do, and it's taking its time getting there. Of course, this warm weather, the warm winds that we're getting is going to help set that lake up. The faster the lake sets up, the faster we will have better fishing. Of course, you know, the water columns, the fish will find the water columns that they enjoy, and of course, having bait around is going to help that as well. And I think that's what Wisconsin's got going on right now. Even though their water column may not be set up just right, I think they may have more bait over on their side, and the bigger fish are over there chasing around their dinners. So, excuse me, if I was going out next weekend or this week, which I will be, I would be going really straight out of Manistee, working the shelf, anywhere from 120 out to 250 foot of water. If you get out, if you really get out at any time, don't forget, leave a couple high lines out there. That gold Rasta Goose in Super Slim has been lights out for me. I've taken at least 2 fish on that thing every time I've been out over the last few times. I've been running it on my 4 colors and my 5 colors, and that thing is just, it always takes a fish. I've now nicknamed it the Golden Goose. I don't even call it the Golden Rasta Goose anymore. To me now it's just the Golden Goose. And that's what I tell everybody. Go, if you can find one, because I know DW's been out of them for a while. But if you can find a few of them, grab them up, take them out there, run them on your high lines. They are an excellent, not only steelhead bait, but also a king bait. Those things will take fish. Got a trout on it the other day too, on a high line, so go figure. But the trout are up, you know, when the water's cold, the trout will be up suspended looking for bait. So it's not really that odd that I got one on it. But I would be running some high lines, 4 or 5 colors. I'd be running 7 colors, 10 colors, maybe even a 13 color. I think another good option would be if you're running coppers, 100 copper, 150 copper, and then a 250, a 300, maybe a 350 as well. Cover your water columns accordingly. I think spoon bite is still probably the best right now. Moonshine spoons. If you go back and watch some of my videos, you know, the must-have spoons, I cover a lot of spoons in there that I run on a daily basis. If you need to do a little refresher on maybe some spoons that you might want to put out in your spread, go back there and watch that. I've also done a must-have flasher fly, that's in there as well, or must-have spin doctors, that's there as well, that information. Those are the things that I run almost every time I'm out there, like daily. So I know they work, I know they'll work for you as well. I'm not trying to sell you snake oil here. These are things that, and these aren't things that I came up with, excuse me, in any way. These are things that I've learned off much better captains than me over the years. So I trust them. Even if you don't want to trust me, you can trust those guys. They know a lot more about. Oh, Scott says they do have the golden gooses in stock. There you go. Grab them up. Scott, get ready. You're probably going to get a wave because they are such a good spoon. Divers, I was running Pearl Double Slick with a Pickled Sunshine on my high diver. On the other side, I was running Kevin's Girlfriend with a Green Crinkle. On my low divers, I was running a Purple Valium with a Diabolical Purple War Frog meat rig on one side, and on the other side, I think my mate was running, I think it was a Kevin's Girlfriend with a Pickled Sunshine meat rig on that. But those didn't take any rips, but they're going to. Eventually, those meat rigs are going to start popping, so don't be afraid. Keep one out there in the mix almost always. And my big white Spin Doctor, I'll run that 10-inch Spin Doctor with a Pickled Sunshine or a Riverside Fly on it. Down the chute, or a Beckhold big white slick down the chute as well, again with a Riverside or a Pickled Sunshine Fly. That would be my spread, and it's pretty much, for this time of the year, you're going to do fine on something like that, something similar to that. But again, the fishing has been somewhat stingy, but I can only see it going up here. As long as the winds stay the same, as long as, you know, we don't get a huge hex hatch or mayfly hatch or something like that that comes down the pipe, or a giant rain out of the north, it should continue to build and build and build. And I think we're going to have some pretty decent fishing here shortly. All right. Kevin's Girlfriend, that was her at the door earlier. Chris Olson. That's a good one. Nice. All right. All right, so if you've got any questions on the fishing report, hey, shoot them off here right now. I'm happy to handle anything that you might want to know. And if I don't know, I got great backup here with Scott and Leroy and a bunch of other great fishermen here as well. Okay. Hey, don't forget though, I am taking next Sunday off. No live report next Sunday. I'm going to spend that day. I got a charter in the morning, but after that, I'm going to spend that day with my wife. She deserves it after letting every Sunday I go do this thing, and she's been such a great sport about it. So yeah, next Sunday is my wife's day. All right. And don't forget, if you follow us on Instagram, Tangle Tackle Fishing on Instagram, I put out another car pulling in. I put out a hot bait thing every Thursday on Instagram. It's got a Virginia license plate on it. I better go to the door. Hold on just a sec. Hold your comments just for a second. Hi, we're closed.
You got any caddis flies?
No, sorry. That's twice in one video. That's unusual. All right. Okay. I'm not seeing a whole lot of Q&A coming across, so I think everybody here is pretty much happy with the drawing. I hope everybody just thanks again. Just a real sincere thank you to everyone for the donations and the companies that helped that out also. Let's get out of here. Downrigger snubbers or no, on the downriggers, my releases do have snubbers on them. Absolutely. Yeah, but let's get out of here. Thanks again. Scott, Leroy, thanks for being here. Thanks for everybody else for being here. Have a great week. Be safe. I'll see everybody 2 weeks from tonight. 2 weeks away. All right. Take care, everyone.